just incredible. Two. DJ Sour Milk.
One. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Belly's here.
Yeah.
With the LA Leakers.
Oh, boy.
That's right.
On the Liftoff show.
Your hat looks good, sir.
Yeah, you see, man.
Yes, sir.
LA, it's got
LA,
be
it represents right in the middle.
right there.
Right there
Right down
in the middle, sir.
Go
Yes,
get
sir.
her.
That's right. I would have picked. I'd have picked Alabama if it was me, but you know.
I left that one next time.
That's all right.
Belly, welcome to the Liftoff with
Thank
the LA
you, sir.
Leakers,
I'm
man.
here. I'm lit. I'm super lit.
You know how we do. Every time you come through,
Hey,
it's
it's
gonna
like
be
a party. It's
special
like a party.
energy.
I love the way y'all treat me, man. For
Thank
real.
you. Thank
It's,
you.
it's a special
you
vibe
already
every
know.
time I come up here.
You
For real.
deserve it all, man. Last time we sat down was about a year ago.
Yeah.
Of course, I want to go back to that moment, but
Yeah.
but right now, let's start with where we're at. New song, 4 days,
Yeah.
all streaming platforms right now.
Yes, sir.
Talk to us about the new song with YG.
Man, man, I'm just happy to have something to like. You know, I live in California now.
Yeah.
You know, so this feels like a California record.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
man.
It feels good to have a California record. The fact I live here, I've been living here for 4 years now, man. So like, I want to feel like I've been, you know, taken from what I've been learning since I've been here, and like everything, all the music I'm putting out is like a culmination of everywhere I've been.
Right.
Everything I've seen, everything I've done. And California plays such a big part in that. So I'm just glad that we got like, you know, some real West Coast bop. You know what I mean? Like, this is special to me, for real.
Hey, how'd you link with YG and Mustard, man?
Man, YG just a real one. Same with Mustard. Like, that's the first song me and Mustard ever worked on. I know I told y'all that, but like, that's really like, it's rare that you find that. You know?
Yeah.
A lot of times you work with a producer and you got to work, you know,
Go
probably
through
5 or
tons of
6 records.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Just to get to the one. You know, with me and Mustard, it was the first time. It was the first try, you know?
So dope, man. So
Yeah.
dope. Now, is this the first song off the new album?
I mean, shit. Sorry.
Nah, you good.
I mean to cuss. Excuse me. To the residents of Los Angeles, I apologize. I did not mean to dirty up your airwaves. No, but man.
We're just making music right now.
Yeah, man. I'm
Okay.
just really that's what I feel like. When I go in the studio, I make music. Sometimes I feel like I'm the right vessel for it. Sometimes I feel like I'm not. You know, and that's really where the songwriting stuff comes from.
Right.
Because sometimes it's like I know it's a great song, but I just know I'm not the right vessel for it. You know.
So that's when you might pen it and give it to someone else?
Yeah. This one felt like it was me. You know.
This
so
one's staying here.
yeah, this one
That's-
stays on my team.
We'll be over on this side.
Starting lineup.
I think that's got to be happening more and more, though, for you, man, because it seems like, you know, there's so much progression when, you know, getting to mumble rap. And as we approach the brand new album, I just feel like you're really in your zone right now, man.
I just feel good, man. I was in the darkness for a long time. You know, that's why I named the album Midnight Zone.
Yeah.
The Midnight Zone actually means the part of the ocean that the light can't reach. You know, that's how deep that part of the ocean is, that even the light can't reach that far down. And that's what I felt like my life came from, you know? So that's why I named this
Damn, that's
The
great.
Midnight Zone.
Okay.
You know, so I feel like I came out of a darkness that's like inexplicable, that even the sun can't penetrate, you know? And just to be here, I feel like the phoenix that came out of the ashes, you
Gotta
know?
feel good.
For real.
gotta
So,
feel good,
man,
man.
so every day, I celebrate every day like it's my last day. Because I know what it feels like to feel, you know, like this is your last day. So right now, I feel like I'm going to celebrate every day like it's my last.
That's
man.
right, man.
You know?
Make a toast. Make
For
a
real. Y'all
toast.
seen how I came in here?
Hot,
Did I not
man.
come in here dancing?
Yeah.
I came in here dancing, right?
Yeah, you was dancing, bro.
No, I got dance moves.
I
Step
see
up,
it.
part 18, on the way.
Yo, we spoke on the the anniversary of the freestyle you did for us.
Yeah. Life changing.
Yeah, and we hear you say that a lot, and again, like we just want to thank you for that because
Nah, you
it
don't never gotta
honestly,
thank me.
listen, bro.
You all never got
People, I want to say people. I feel like people really started taking our freestyle series seriously
Absolutely.
when that dropped.
Look, man, I didn't even know y'all was that fresh in the freestyle game when I came here to do that.
Yeah,
I just knew that, you know, me and Justin got a real close personal relationship. We
Yeah.
talk on text. We didn't need like radio promoters. Shout out all my people, all my team that works hard. Like I'm not trying to take away from nobody.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it was me and Justin really texting each other on some real, yo, bro, I got a freestyle for your show. All right, cool. Pull up at this time. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it was never some set up label thing. You know what I mean? And shout out to the label. Shout out to everybody. I'm not
Yeah,
trying,
yeah, yeah.
I'm not trying to diss nobody.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to say like it was a personal thing that happened between, you know, me and you guys because like, you know, since day one, y'all been family to me. Y'all let me do things in here that a lot of people wouldn't let me do. let's leave it at that. But
Thank you,
you know,
bro.
so I came up here with the ultimate comfort. You know what I mean? And that freestyle, as much as y'all want to say it changed y'all lives, it really changed my life, bro. Like,
Did you come
Yo,
up here with that purpose to
that
be
really-
like, I'm
no.
going to show these
No.
motherfuckers I could really
no,
rap?
look, I'll tell you what happened. And I'm drunk right now, so I'm going to be a little more honest than I usually would be, right? But I'm going to say this, right? It was a list that came out. It said top 30 freestyles of the year. Right? And I'm not going to say Justin, stop. No. Because Justin's laughing.
No, I'm just go ahead.
He knows the name behind the shit.
Right.
That's why he's laughing. But realistically, right? Like, somebody put out a top 30 list with freestyles and didn't include me.
Yeah.
And I felt slighted.
Yeah.
I really did. So I called Justin. I was on tour.
Yeah.
I called Justin. I said, yo, bro, I got like 5 days off in LA. I want to come there and just put my foot down.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, whenever you want.
Open door.
Real talk. I don't want to swear, I don't want to cuss, but he said real talk. He was like, open door. Whenever y'all want, come through. You got the station. I was like, all right, cool. So when I landed, I hit Justin. Yo, I landed. He's like, all right, come through tonight. I was ready, bro. I don't like to be slighted by these lists. I work harder than everybody. There's not a soul. Look, I love all of y'all. I hope everybody succeeds. I hope we all make billions. But the facts are facts. Nobody works harder than me. I stay up 7 days.
Grinding in that studio.
You bring me somebody that can stay up a whole week, and I'll shut up right now. I stay up a whole week. Real talk, bro.
Yeah.
By the time I go to sleep, I'm delusional. I'm talking to my mother. I don't even know who she is. I sacrifice everything for this. You know?
And
So for me not to make that, that's why I got slighted.
yeah.
Man.
And I felt like, you know what? Instead of trying to turn the names, I don't want that. You know, I got family in this.
Yeah.
Justin's always treated me like family. I was like,
Yeah.
you know what?
Thank you. Likewise.
If I'm going to take a freestyle somewhere, I'm going to take it to Justin.
Yeah.
I hit him up. He'll tell you, this is facts.
All true.
This is facts. I hit him up. I told him, yo, I got it. We're going to do it on Hail Mary. Right or wrong?
That's a true statement. Yeah, we was going
That
to
was the instrumental.
Right.
Then I hit him back. I said, nah, we doing it on Paparazzi. And then I came in here and did that. You feel me? Like, I stepped away from all that name, status, all that. I don't care.
Yeah.
To me, he's the next big name. You're the next big name. I don't care about who's already the big name.
Yeah.
I care about who is going to be like me. Who's fighting for it right now.
Yeah.
Justin's fighting for it. Sour Milk's fighting for it. You feel me?
Yeah.
LA Leakers are fighting for it.
That's right.
Man, thank you.
You feel me?
That's right.
I feel like that.
Yeah.
So that's why I came up here to do that.
Nah,
On God, bro.
We appreciate
And
that.
to me, I didn't think it was going to do nothing
Man.
but just appease my fans.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was ever going to spread like wildfire.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. At what point do you realize how special and big that freestyle is?
I think it happened when JayZ started talking about
How dope was that, man? How dope was that?
That was the moment, bro, because that's my idol. I try to tell people, like, when I write rhymes, I pretend like he's sitting across the table from me, ready to grade my rhymes. Because to me, he's the only one that ever made me feel like that about rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I write, I be like, you know, people got filler lines. Everybody got filler lines. I don't.
Right.
Because I feel like, yo, what if Hove heard this? He'd be like,
he's
that's
not a filler line guy.
He'd be like, that's a filler line right
Yeah.
there, man.
Yeah.
Take that out.
Get rid of that.
So I'm like, before he even gets to that point,
yeah.
I'm gonna make sure there's no filler lines in my music.
Right.
Like he really has so much to play in what I do and everything that I accomplished. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it'll always be a special feeling. Like when he says something like that, like, oh, I got to see how talented he was, because that's a life-changing moment, man. Like, I don't
us
care
as
what
well.
nobody
Yo,
says.
for real.
Like, that's really life-changing.
And you had convos with him before he said that in that interview about
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
freestyle?
I've heard him rap my bars back to me. You know?
From the freestyle?
No, like from before the freestyle.
Okay.
So I always knew he was appreciative of what I do.
Yeah.
But that freestyle set something off in a whole different way.
Man.
For everybody. I'm talking Just Blaze hit me. Swiss Beats hit me. You know, like it was a bunch of people. Like I seen 2 Chainz and Puff argue in the back of a truck about what the hardest line of that freestyle was. While I was in the middle of both of them like this, like straight face, didn't even know what to say. That's Puff Daddy, bro. Biggie's my idol. Like that's Biggie. Before I knew how to speak English, I was listening to Biggie rhymes.
Wow.
You know, so like that's what that freestyle did for me. That's why I try to tell y'all like, yo, it's different. I come up here, die for y'all. Real shit.
Thank you, man.
You know what I mean?
Thank you. I do want to shout out the Rap Radar podcast, Elliott
Hell
Wilson.
yeah.
And
Shout out to
B-Dot.
Elliott and your hyena laugh. I love you, bro. You laugh like a hyena, but I love you, Elliott. I really do.
You know what's crazy? Quick story. I don't know if I even told you this before, Milk, but, you know, first of all, when they had the interview and I saw that Elliott had, you know, an on-camera interview for the Rap Radar podcast, so they did a 2-part joint, right?
Yeah.
So I hit him after part 1, and I'm just like, yo, y'all win. You're the GOAT. Like, you got Hove talking about 444, right? Not even knowing that week 2, our life was about to change. And I love Elliott and B-Dot for that moment because they didn't tell us. You know what I mean? They didn't give us a heads up. They let us see that organically, and that was a very
I love
special
those guys,
moment,
man. I love those guys, bro. Those are real hip hop purists. For real.
In it for the right reasons.
No, they in it for exactly. You
Right.
said it best.
Yeah.
Like they're really purists, and like to be somebody that could sit at the table and have them appreciate what I do is a blessing, bro. I always looked at Elliott Wilson like, man, I can't wait till this guy reviews my music. You know what I mean? Like, so it was so dope to see him like praise me and, you know, say some things that I never expected Elliott Wilson to say, you know?
Yeah.
Shout out to Belliot Wilson. We're going to call him Belliot.
Elliott Wilson. was there a bar? We're gonna move along too, but this we haven't really talked on camera and on mic about this. Was such a big moment.
Yeah.
Was there a bar or two from that freestyle that you wanted people to hear that was so, because you literally had goosebumps while doing that?
Absolutely.
What was like 1 or 2 of your favorite bars, if you could even pick them from that freestyle?
Man, when your skin of origin begins to be a death wish and they get out by morning and time to eat their breakfast, that's facts. That's what we're living in right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like somebody like me, you know, just being from a different side of the world, just being somebody that, you know, goes through discrimination. When I hand my passport at the airport, I go through discrimination. As soon as they see that Ahmed on my passport, it's a problem.
Yeah.
You know? Probably like 6 of the hijackers on 9/11 was named the same name as me.
Shit.
But that don't mean I'm on the same page as them. You know? But when I walk through the airport, guess what? They're going to treat me the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for me, that line meant a lot because it meant I would fight for this country, bro. If I was ever on a plane and some shit happened, I'd be the one to jump up and stop it.
Yeah.
But they're going to look at my name and act like I'm different.
Yeah.
And that line really meant a lot. That's why I showed you that I had the goosebumps when I said that, because that shit touched my soul, bro. It touched my heart. At the end of the day, like, I live for the same values that you live for. But just because my name is different, people are going to look at me like I'm different. You know what I mean?
That's why we got the utmost respect for you, bro, for everything that you
Love,
stand
bro.
for, man.
Thank you.
So album mode, like, is that something that we might get this year? A new album?
What?
I was hoping, but I wasn't.
Oh my God! I can't believe you asked me that. The album is coming. More projects coming.
Yeah.
Yo, Sour Milk. You better chill out.
I fuck with you so heavy, bro. I swear.
Yeah, it's more than just an album coming this year.
Okay.
The album will be here sooner than you think. You know, it's so many great big things happening for me that the album is like something that's become like, I really think about the album like something like just a blessing.
Yeah.
That I even got to create something and call it my album. You know, but there's so much happening outside of the album that's so immense.
Mm-hmm.
It's so great, you know, that I'm just forever grateful, bro.
Yeah,
I'm forever grateful to wake up and breathe and just be alive and just be able to say that I want to sprinkle good vibes everywhere that I go, man.
You
You know what I
man.
mean?
Hell yeah.
Just sprinkle the vibes. That's all I want to do.
We've heard snippets of you and The Weeknd.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounded special.
That's my brother, man. That's really my brother. Like,
Real
people don't-
family shit.
Nah, that's real family shit. You know, like, I stand in front of a bullet for that man. That's real.
How does that relationship happen like that? Like, to where it gets to that?
Cause you just see, man. Like life is. I'll tell you what life is. Life is people talking a lot of shit and not showing much. You know, when you show more than you talk, that's life. That's real life, you know? And that's what I like to do. I like to show more than I speak. You feel me? Like, I never come in here and be like, yo, Justin, I got the greatest joint. I just play you the music.
Yeah.
And you tell me if I got the greatest joint.
Yeah, that's real. It's true.
You know what I mean?
That's how it goes.
That's life, bro.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, man. And then, of course, pictures and videos surfacing you in the studio with Hove just like a week ago.
Oh, man.
I mean, sitting at the board, though, bro.
Oh, man.
Like, are you sitting there at any moment and you're just kind of, like, lost in the moment after just saying what JayZ means to you?
Yeah, bro, I pinched myself, bro. I never even knew what that meant until that day. I had to pinch myself, make sure I wasn't dreaming. You know, like, I told y'all, like, to me, like, before I knew how to speak English, Biggie taught me how to rap. Then, right when I learned how to speak English, JayZ came around. And it was like, oh, I understand what you're saying. But I really didn't.
Yeah.
Then I grew up and I listened to JayZ again. And I was like, oh, okay, now I really do understand what you're saying. And you know, like, I feel like I shaped a lot of what I do lyrically with the words on, like, you know, JayZ's so meticulous with what he does. I feel like I based a lot of what I do on, you know, his career.
Hell yeah.
You know, so just to have him involved like that, and to have him, that's really what he was there to do. You know, he was there to put his hands in my project and give me his expertise and give me the part that there's no way I could know.
Yeah.
You need years in this thing to notice. And the only reason I opened my album back up, which I told you we were going to bring this back up. The only reason I opened my album back up was because of Hove. You feel me? Like, my album was closed, ready to go.
And then he says something and you the light bulb goes off?
Yeah, man. And not to say he loved the album. Loved it. But when the reason that I do this tells me something or gives me tips or tries to uplift me, I'm going to take every piece of information he gives me and I'm going to put it to use. And that's why I reopened the album. And that's why I'm back in this album right now. You know? Yeah. And tonight you're going to come and hear what I'm talking about.
Let's go. Let's go. We pulling up, man.
You know what I mean?
So what were your first raps like, man? When you said you were inspired by Big, by Hove.
Yeah.
When you first started writing, what was that like for you? Like, what were you putting on paper?
Man, I was just trying to rhyme.
Yeah.
Cause the second language to me is English.
Uh-huh.
So it's not my first language. So hearing that, it was almost like witnessing a new color. Like, imagine you looked out right now and saw a brand new color for the first time. You'd be like, what the is that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I felt when I heard rap for the first time. You know, so I was just trying to almost, you know, recreate that color. But that comes with sound.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Imagine you could see a color for the first time.
Right.
You have the whole rainbow spectrum. No one could show you a color you never seen. Imagine somebody could show you a new color. That's what it felt like when I heard Big, when I heard Jay, when I heard Big Pun, when I heard Eminem.
Whew, bro.
You know? That's what it felt like. It felt like I saw a new color in the rainbow spectrum. Like, it was something special, and I wanted to chase that and get to it. You know what I mean? So, just the fact that people were going to put me on that level, or at least mention me in the conversation, is good enough.
Bro,
you know,
you've earned it so much, though. You know, in through the hard work that you've been putting in.
Yeah.
Like, you really earned it, bro. The conversation is different from even a year ago today, and that's got to feel good.
Nah, we going.
I know we going to a whole nother level. I feel like you just get
a
warmed
year
up.
from now.
Yeah.
Woo! It's gonna be on and popping. Watch.
So, yo, you being such a student of the game and you holding such high praise for these MCs like Pun, Big, you know, and the list goes on, and Jay, how do you feel about some of the other artists? It seems to be an ongoing trend right now of cats kind of being disrespectful to some of the who we would call GOATs.
That's stupid. That's stupid, man. That's stupid.
Right?
That's stupid, man.
Like,
At the end of the day, like, you gotta understand, bro. You little dummies, like, a lot of y'all was running around. Like, if y'all was running around back then, you wouldn't have had a shot. You know, it was guys, like, as much, I'm a big fan, but I can still say that Pac is one of the most influential people to ever exist, bro. That's facts on any corner of the world. And I'm a big fan, and I can say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's retarded to ever think that we not able to do what we do because of those guys, bro. Those guys fought for us when when it was okay to be racist.
Yeah, man.
When the news was coming out being racist towards us just because we had our own form of music. Those guys were in the fucking front lines. I'm sorry to cuss.
Nah, do you?
You know what I'm saying? Those guys were in the front lines, bro. So for y'all little dummies that's getting your little checks and thinking you got clout right now, the only reason you got that is because people stepped up when the fire was on. Right now, the fire ain't even on. They embrace you, bro. I come from days where they didn't embrace us. We had to fight to be embraced. Tupac had to be damn near crucified to be embraced. Big had to die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is a real game. This is a real industry. When I hear dudes say, "Oh, I'm not a gangster rapper. Oh, I could call the police if I want." No, you can't. Because this shit came out to tell the police, "Fuck you." That's what that's what rap came out. Because it was mad people getting killed by police that had to jump out and say, "Yo, enough is enough." You feel me? And this was the platform that we used to say enough is enough. So don't say, "Oh, I'm not a gangster rapper. I could call." No, you can't. You can never call police. Because this is what our industry is, bro. Yeah. You got to understand, we fight against the establishment. We are anti-establishment forever. I don't care what nobody say. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
And when you see me, the glitch, I'm the glitch in the system. I'm the glitch in the matrix. And when you see me, you're going to have to answer to all that stuff you said. Believe me, I'm out here for a reason, and I'm still here for a reason.
Yeah.
You feel me? I still walk around with all of this for a reason. I could go anywhere by myself for a reason. So when you see me, you're going to have to answer to everything you said just to get a couple likes, just to get a couple retweets. You're going to have to answer to all of that because I'm a student of the game. I still respect everybody that put us here. And I'm going to still check you when I see you. And that's facts, bro.
Facts.
You feel me?
Hell yeah.
Any of y'all want to get checked, keep talking that shit. Facts.
Respect.
Talk that shit.
We started the interview talking about lists and how much, you know, that specific one rubbed you the wrong way. Do these lists still matter the same way? Do people give a fuck the same way?
They don't, bro. They don't. You know why? Because everybody's chasing likes. Everybody's chasing retweets. It's all clickbait.
Headlines.
You know, it's all headlines. It's all people that want to put the biggest names on so their big fan bases can retweet it and like it. And
Right.
Facts are facts. I had the hardest rap album last year. Let's hire a linguist. Let's do that. Let's go hire a linguist and sit him down and put mumble rap up against any rap album that came out last year. Aside from 444. Let's put that on side. Any other rap album that came out last year. And let's put a linguist on it. And let's see what they say, bro. At the end of the day, I'm ready.
Yeah.
If they say I'm 5th in the list, I'll be like, thank God I'm 5th. Bless. I'm happy to be that. Yeah. I know I'm first. I know it. JayZ don't count, but I know I'm first. No, I know I'm first. I promise you.
Yeah, man. Belly, it's always dope having you in here with the LA Leakers, man.
For real.
It's family.
Of course, always.
And we look forward to many more moments, man. Cheers to you. Cheers to the new album.
Forget cheers. We got to salute each other.
Salute, my brother.
For real, man.
For real.
Real
Thank
talk.
you, man.
For real, You already know, bro.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. LA Leakers, Belly, 4 days right now, iTunes.
Yes.
Album on the way. It's Power 106, #1 for hip hop.